Sorry about this new camera angle view. I'll change it in the future, but I want to talk about, it's my first experience working 55 hours in 1 week. Now, I know some will laugh and say, oh, that's nothing. I do 12 hours a day. I do 14 hours a day. And yeah, good to you. I mean, I'm not, bragging or nothing like that. I'm just like, wow, how do you guys do that? Like work, is able to work that amount of hours in 1 week. Hell, I've done 6 days working about roughly 9 to 10, about 9 hours each day, and end up being about 55 out of the week, for like 6 days, almost 6 days straight. It is exhausting. Like, I have to, which I already threw away to drink, I have to drink Monsters constantly, and it is destroying my body. That is not healthy. I have to either rock some coffee or Monsters, and what's the solution? Like, I don't get no sleep, so I have to do that. That is, what some people have to do. And I know some like to brag and say, oh, I do that and I'm doing good and all that, but at the end of the day, guys, you are actually destroying your body when you do that. Like, again, some people are stuck with the 9 to 5 cycle, especially with this type of job. And unfortunately, I'm fortunate enough to have a job like this, and I am grateful for that. But I don't know if I can work like 55 hours, especially 60 plus 70, like consistently, because that will destroy me, where I'm not having no days off barely and constantly just hitting it back to forth with no constant break at all. Like, I'm literally sleeping on Monsters. Monsters is what's keeping me up. I hate to drink that. I hate drinking coffee, but I have no choice. And that's not healthy. Those guys that say, oh, I work 60, 70 hours a week, I guarantee they have something to keeping them up. They're not working that and keeping themselves up. No, that's not happening. They are pumping themselves with coffee, Monsters, Amps, if that still exists, and damn, what else? Like Black Rifle coffees and stuff. That is destroying your body. And you guys don't realize how much that damages you, especially if you're drinking that every day. I honestly hate drinking that stuff, but I have no choice. I have to. Especially if, you have a family and you have to, drink that stuff to keep yourself up and then go straight home after that to spend time with the family and stuff. It's definitely rough, and I do, respect the people that do it for such a long time. Especially like, some do it for 60, 70, even 80 hours a week. I don't even know, my math sucks, and I don't even know how many hours that is. I honestly don't even know how many hours is in a whole damn week. Because that means they must be literally they must be taking away their sleep time. And that's not healthy. It's not. I'm stuck in traffic now, so it's going to be a long one. But this is that's what I'm trying to say, is that my limit is like 40 hours, all right? I don't care what anybody say. People say like, oh, you a wimp. You only could do 40 hours a week. I could do 65. I could do 70. Well, good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm great. Not bragging or nothing. I mean, that's great that you guys can do that. But I want to know your routine. How are you doing that? What are you doing to keep yourself up? Are you doing it without any supplements? No energy drinks? None of that stuff? Are you able to do that and function with a family as well? Like being able to be there for the kid and watch the kid and play with them and all that stuff at the same time? Are you sacrificing sleep? There's no way you're doing all that and without some form of energy drink. You're popping Monsters, you're pumping yourself with AMP, all of that stuff. So tell me, what is it? I'm curious to know what y'all thoughts and stuff. I know there's some pros out there that work even overnight. That's working overnight, 14 hours overnight. That's like what, 10 o'clock, and you're getting off almost at 10? Like that is wild. And I'm having a hard time just trying to even like keep myself up driving. Like I have to drink a Monster just to drive back home and to do the job. That is not healthy. I don't know how people brag about that. Yeah, I work like that, I work hard and stuff, but I know that y'all filling yourselves up with sugar and stuff. And eventually y'all gonna crash, like not in a bad way, but in that sort of way. You're gonna crash your body because you're pumping so much of that like energy. It's wild. Like, but again, guys, I don't know. Like it's rough. Again, I'm grateful that I do have a job, which it was difficult getting a job on this channel. I mean, especially like the whole time I was talking about, hey, you know, I've been working DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Walmart Spark and stuff. And now that I actually got a job, I'm sticking with it. I know some people say, oh, there's better jobs than Amazon, but you know what? I can't find none. This is all I got. I'm at the bottom. So I'll rather have something than nothing. So I will stick with what I got, and I will stay at my lane. So I just don't want to take any more risk. No more business risk. None of that. I used to be the guy that take business risk and all that stuff, but that's down the drain. Not taking that risk anymore. I'd rather just play it cool, and I'll just I'll hustle that Amazon job. No, I'll do it if I have to hustle it and get my job done as quick as I can. Hopefully, possibly promotions, if that even exists anymore. I'm gonna do what I can, but you know what? I don't know if I could do that for 50, 60, 70 hours a week, overtime and stuff. It's rough, guys. And I know some people even do that with 2 jobs. They duel it. They do weld it. That is insane. I used to do that. I used to do this and also do like Uber Eats and stuff like that. I don't know if I can pull that off anymore. Like I could only do just one set job and just try to make the best of it. So that way I can at least, just go home and be ready to chill with the family after I pop that Monster and stuff. But again, guys, I don't want to drag this on too long. Kudos to the ones that could do the jobs over 50, like do 55 hours plus. It's amazing. I actually envy you guys that could pull that off. But I don't know if I could do it anymore like that. Like it is extremely difficult for me. Like I am not afraid to say that is tough for me. All right. I know some will brag and like to put on like a macho man type of person. Like, yeah, I can do that easy, no problem. I can't do it. Okay. So laugh at me. I don't care. I can at least do 40 hours, but goddamn, I can't do 55 plus. It is exhausting because when you do that much, I'm pretty confident you're pumping all that stuff in your body and you're just destroying it, because that is exactly what y'all doing. If you say you work that many hours a week, then you know what? I want to know your schedule. I want to know what you do, what you drink, what you eat, because I'm pretty confident there's a lot of junk food and sugar, and it's unhealthy. If y'all are doing it so well, give me some tips, give me some advice, because I want to know how the hell you staying up that long without no break, and you able to go home and watch the kids and all that, and then barely have any sleep and go right back to work and work 14, 16 hours plus a week? Tell me. I need to know because I'm asking for advice, all right? I'm asking for advice because it's tough, man. It's a tough, it's really tough out there, and I'm gonna have to stay in my lane with the 40 hours a week. I can't do the 50, 60 hours plus. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm almost at the station, so I'm gonna drop this truck off and take another hour driving home. So yeah, anyway, peace out, and y'all have a good one. I can't pause the video until I get to a safe spot, so I'm gonna have to cut it when I get home. So anyway, peace.